Ready for action. Orders received. Load your weapon.
Have you been before?
The trooper should always be at speed.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Yeah, it's Friday, and it's all this chores going to have to. I'm going to keep this short anyways. My ratings are tanking with this particular stuff. Thanks for watching the other ones, though. I have a Shakespeare one out there. We sit and read Shakespeare plays. Sometimes it's amusing. Hey, Ghostbox. And I did a
You are annoying.
see? I'm annoying, apparently.
I'm annoying.
Ghosts. These things are pre-programmed.
Kid.
So come on.
Teacher. Partner. Prize. Grade. Listen.
Do I really think that is personally plucked out by a ghost to tell me? Not really, because it's just a random word generator. Although sometimes they do have a lot of coincidence when it comes up. But hey, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. My ratings have gone tanky wanky, and it takes a lot of little moving parts to make one of these, just to say. And there's stuff going on. I mean, I gotta pay attention to the appointments, and then my mom thingy. So I'm gonna wham. And that financial thing, I have zero financial future. So much for monetization. I'm like so far away from that. So it's like, why do I care? And I'm afraid if I say something bad about Trump, like I did in, some people, that I really, really knew in Texas, and they were so Trumpy that if I said something derogatory about Trump, it would be, ooh, just don't bring it up. It's like, don't talk to some people about vaccination, whether you're pro or con, you're going to lose friends. I'm like, why is the country like that? And, but hey, my ratings are down, so, I'm going to boycott him. I'm going to cancel him because he talks bad about Trump. I think, so what? The Republican Party used to be pretty good, sort of, but they spent too much on military, like Reagan. But the Republican Party now is not what my dad's Republican Party was. Someone ruined the Republican Party, and his name begins with a T. And I never did like the guy. I thought it was a boasting braggart. And I never thought he made millions of $billion. It was all given to him by, inheritance. And he squandered what he got. And he did basically scam work the whole time. You saw him with the Trump Stakes to Apprentice. The guy was a joker. He should have just continued being a TV host. But no. Apparently there's a giant populace of our country that they could be smart, maybe they're not, maybe they just want money, maybe they have other motives, but there's a giant swath of our country that wants to prop up the winner that promotes their, not even ideology, their motives. It's about economics and its motives. So the guy won. We're a country of culty wannabes. I want to be a cult member and let somebody freaking, I don't know. But anyways, the Republican Party's ruined. But there's hope because I can say whatever I want. I'm not monetized. He's going to jail. And when he does, I'm just going to be, ha ha, finally, actually, that's what I'm going to be, finally. But, you see, here's one of the key things in the Trump, it's the documents. You know, the other stuff looks really bad, but the documents one is federal. The other one is a state of government. The other, a state of New York, state of Georgia, although Georgia's going to hook up with the presidential election, which is going to be federal laws too. But the federal tampering of election, that federal level, and with the document bit, I mean, I watch Columbo. I have a heart for Columbo. It's cool, man. Cool, Columbo. Oh, one more question. And it's a whodunit mystery. And there's that one little clue that you might have seen at the beginning of the show. And you remember that one little clue, and it's like, hey, Columbo knows it too, because he's gonna ask that one little thing, that tiny, you know, it's like a little clue kind of deal. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, oh, one more question. Where were you that time? Did you dip the fondue in the chocolate? So, you know, the one little clue that busts the criminal. We don't even have that. We don't even need that. It's like Trump's on there going, yeah, I took the documents. What of it? As soon as I touch them, they're declassified under this. And it's like, no, that's whatever you're quoting doesn't say that at all. He lies and thinks you're going to believe it. Lie to you. And if I lie big and lie enough, you're just going to believe it because you don't, I guess, fact check. I don't know. So lies don't work in court. You can't say that's that when it's not. It's a court, and it's going to be federal. So bye-bye. And then the debt ceiling, because it's all economy. I didn't have the paper today. It's raining. It's going to be rainy. Kauai's going to be flooded. But the debt ceiling, that's the big one. They're going to vote. They can use a vote to get it to be voted upon. So they're negotiating, and the Republican, which is, you know, this is not even, they should just rename their party Stupid.
Stupid greedy.
The McCarthy, leader of the majority, he's not the leader of the House of Representatives. He's just the leader of the majority. And he's doing that, we're going to negotiate, we're going to leverage that president, we're going to twist his arm behind his back, and he's trying to do international talks and negotiations, and the countries worldwide are wondering what's going to happen, because if the country defaults, that will be economically big. The people that are, oh, we're going to win by being more powerful with the House of Representatives because McCarthy is doing this. No, it's going to, if it fails, he's going to be blamed for it. And the economic failure of it, all those Republican donors, the big rich donors are going to be mad. So I think the big rich donors are going to put leverage on McCarthy. Just cut a deal. Just freaking cut a deal. So I don't think it's going to happen because they're going to fold, because they're going to have to. Because if they don't, it's going to be... And there's ways where they can... But they're putting on the big show for power. Power. You know, they did the president one over. So there it is. You know. And even today, it was the debt ceiling, but it's the debt ceiling talks are failing now because a Republican stood up and walked out. It wasn't good enough, so they did a little Shakespearean drama walkout. I've seen that in AA meetings. Like, what the hell is this? It's like, oh, the drama. Now I'm going to change my mind. But I wouldn't worry about the debt ceiling. Let's go to see what's in the news. Don't talk too much. We got a new athletic director for the football team who basically said, no, the other sports are just frill. It's all about football. Football, and it's only football. Football's really going to make you money. This guy made a giant stadium. He got a giant stadium built someplace else, and that's why he got hired. So he doesn't know anybody. He's just like, I'm Mr. Aloha Stadium guy. And that's that story. It's like, wow. And they approve the UH people. I don't know. And our oil plant's going to be turned into, they're trying to turn it into a renewable energy plant. So this could take the building and turn it into something else. What else is going on? And St. George Island Beach got named the best beach. The nation's best beach is in Florida. Too bad, Lonnie Kai. Oh, well. I bet you that's... And Kailua Bay is poop-free, say the test tubes. I guess they just have a waste treatment plant, and I don't know, maybe it rained enough and it's going to go out to sea, so it's like poop-free now. Hey, it's cool, you can go. But here's something fun. I mean, it's actually kind of interesting. Our governor was on the Big Island, and he helped with a car crash. Well, he didn't help make it, he helped in the rescue bit. So this car overturns, and there's like a off-duty off-duty fireman and governor down there. It's like, John Screen sees this guy right here. He's underneath the car. He's pulling the guy out. It's like, I'm also a doctor. Governor? He's like, I'm also a doctor. Tell me where it hurts. So he's overturned. He's helping like Good Samaritan with the overturned vehicle. I mean, the governor is Mr. Car Crash Rescue First Responder guy. I know that guy's kind of cool, but hey, they don't like some of his appointees. On what else? I don't know. It's gonna be rain and it's showtime and something or other, and billionaire dies. Oh boy, who was that? I don't know. Never knew when he was alive. Never did anything for me. I made $1 billion and then I died. Am I in heaven or am I in hell? We'll never know. He's at the pearly gates going, how much? I got $1 billion. And it's all basketball, pretty much, or baseball. Baseball, yeah. See, these it's not football, don't count. Our football team wasn't winning, so hey, it's like all the other teams don't. Sorry, the volleyball didn't count. Volleyball don't count. That's what the guy's saying. I don't like that. And so, political cartoon. Come closer. The political cartoon. We need guardrails for this technology while it's still in its infancy. Oh, never mind. Artificial giant monster baby. It's just popular and everybody uses it. That's the thing. The world is run on popularity connected to economy.
Poly-economy. It's going to be a new course.
So let's just take one of these things. Whatever. It's not like I'm making... But thanks for watching it. Thanks for watching. We value your time. But just to have some fun with this weird news. This is so freaking weird. Can't let it get you stressy. So this person says, a baby is a human, well, before it exits the womb. But spoken a little bit better than that. A baby is well before it exits the womb. Like shot out of a cannon. Oh my god, no disrespect for birthing. Regarding a woman's body belongs to her alone, cite article May 16, I found the letter to be amusing, confusing, reprehensible. I get it. The writer said a baby is not a living human being. Doom, says the thing. Until born and the umbilical cord cut. So a baby in the mother's womb is a body, head, organs, limbs, and beating heart is not a living human being. Not according to her. Instead, Sheila said it is like an appendix.
Like a appendage kind of thing.
Thereby implying that the baby can be killed and removed if the mother chooses to do so. Because obviously this is about abortion thing. What confuses me is that according to her, an unborn baby moving around and ready to be delivered is not yet a living human being. But all of a sudden, when the baby is delivered and umbilical cord cut, somehow, magically, it turns into a living human being. Huh? Harold Nakagawa.
What year is it?
It's 2023. Thank you. And thank you, Harold, for talking in tutu voice to relay your important message. Hey, it's Harold. It's really, let me say, it's about the legal definition. That's where that is. And the
Please stop.
Please stop. The abortion thing is huge and it's very controversial. There's always going to be both sides, really. But their legal definition of living person versus the, say, that's Roman Catholic. I'm Roman Catholic. What's the Roman Catholic definition, of living? It's, and then there's the biological science definition of what's living. But they're looking at the legal definition. And I don't think it's right when the baby is born, even though that lady had an opinion. They don't say, oh, I think it's the first 3 months, the first trimester, and then that little area right there, that's where the contention is. Personally, I think they should go by the biology one, which is like, here's a half a cell, here's the other half a cell. When they combine, it makes one cell, and when the one cell divides, you're technically talking about a living thing, because it's going from 1 cell to 2 cells, so it's reproduction. It's moving around, and it's there we go, metabolism. Have fun with the abortion rights. That's gonna make and break some of these things too. But I do believe the women should be having their own choices, moral, immoral, upon your judgment. They should have their own choices rather than the government coming in saying it's legal and now it's illegal for you inside your body. That's now illegal. And babies are not an appendage, but that's awfully funny. So, how far along are we? How's the old appendage? Boop, boop on the belly. See, the appendage, we got the ultra scan, the appendage has a head. Oh god. Anyways, you gotta laugh at this stuff. It's time to say, Friday. I don't know why, but that's what they say.
Friday. I don't know why, but that's what they say.
It's wrong.
Every Friday,
There's no sun
Friday.
today.
It's wrong.
Every Friday.
There's no sun today.
It's wrong.
It's behind the clouds.
But there's no
There's
sun
a sun come up,
today.
but it's like
Behind the
raining.
clouds.
So but aloha.
There's a sun come up, but it's like raining. So but aloha. Aloha to you. What happened? Oh. Hey.